guys are hiding on green for your Echoing Shrieks. Melee, you're hiding on blue. You guys gotta pay attention. You can't cover the floor in red like Wednesday night. Like, I don't really care about people's DPS. When I look through logs, that's the last thing I look at. I look at your mechanics, and if you're fucking up, then I don't even look at your damage. Less on the pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Check those locations out. Blind select melee, watch out. Do not get hit by that melee. Ranger should shift to middle, so you don't get hit by those. You're ready to hide here soon. Hide around the corner. He might be too far forward.
Three, two, one.
Using Healing Tide?
Spawn on you.
It says you have it.
My first one had a double taunt.
Three, two, one.
Ranger should shift. Pull back a little bit. Back a little bit again. I'm just gonna taunt him back. Okay, we're going to phase 2. Go by the purple.
2, 1.
Get some reses out. Get up push. You guys can't get clipped by him. Alright, he's gonna stop. You need a line of sight right now. Line of sight. Alright, you need to be line of sight right now. Guys gotta watch your feet here. Should not be out. Fine.
3, 2, 1.
Echolocations, make sure you get these out. You guys can be in mid now range. And then take those out to either red or moon. Jump for the front. Okay, shift over range to your right.
2,
And just don't get hit. And same time.
3, 2, 1.
Keep going.
I'm gonna die here.
Him and then pump back. Pop will remove stats. Or just die. Okay, all this blood that is by yellow should not be there. So none, if you're out, we need to jump in the old pool we left and keep putting one pool in the same place. And then the rest of melee need to make sure you guys are around the corner. You cannot get hit by that. It's really hard for me to see range here, but so you guys obviously start in orange, first Echoing Screech. You guys move to middle, and then you slide back over. And then after the first intermission, you guys are mid.
It's heroic.
You're just overlapping.
I don't know why we have 30 fucking people.
but it's triggering. Yeah, I agree.
The table. Need to clear the bloods up. It's causing a lot of issues. And people getting hit by the intermission. So again, when he stops, you need to be behind a pillar. You can't be standing out.
Yeah, that would be
Real
nice.
quick, I can't remember. There was no negative to me quickly dipping my puddle into another puddle, right?
Which puddle are you referring
Like
to?
the red puddle that comes from echolocation
Oh,
or whatever. When you
Okay, so
It doesn't
the
do a
pool-
lot.
Let me talk,
Oh,
please.
sorry.
Let me talk, please. So that happens by getting hit by a multitude of mechanics, echolocation, getting hit by the discs. If you're talking specifically echolocation, as long as you're probably topped off as a warlock, that's fine. But you'll drop cools if you get hit by like 6 mechanics, right? So if it's just
Yeah, I mean, we
echolocation,
30 man
you're probably
normal
fine if you're topped
relatively easily.
but if you're not topped off, don't do it. It's really not
Um,
required if people aren't getting hit by anything.
But I don't know why we're doing this with like a bunch of casuals plus our mythic team. So it's a little annoying.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5 people don't have flasks. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people don't have either a sharpening stone or an oil. Or at least an oil.
If you need a flask,
I don't know if it's actually showing me.
put another cauldron down, Bayessa.
Dark, do you have a stone on right now?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, so it's
I grabbed pots from the guild bank, and the oils are in the same spot, so I couldn't grab those as well.
I can give you some oils. I have extras.
do you want oil, Dark?
I want sharpening stone, but
Do you have? I don't have any. I have an anvil. I can make some, but it's fine. Just we're gonna go. I mean, it wasn't a DPS issue. It was a
Take it.
everybody fucking mechanics up issue.
Take another flask to put in your bag.
Only one.
Yeah,
Take 2.
everybody should be able to
Um,
get one.
I mean, I appreciate the offer, but
And if I already have
the
one,
only PvP tune
That's
that I
fine.
have is
But
my
everybody
paladin,
else get one. There shouldn't be anything left.
and I'm playing them holy.
How we
We're
doing?
pretty
Okay.
walled
Again,
at
take a
2100
flask out
right
of
now,
that
so we're not really playing it.
Cauldron.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Locations, get those out. Aren't you checking those in melee watch out? Get it back on me. Did I pull aggro there?
Yeah, he pulled aggro back.
Okay. Yeah, just tell him back. It's good.
I did. I think I have him. Oh, never mind. There's a pool under us.
He's taunting me. Hide, hide, hide. Yeah, he's just taunting me. Like, there's nothing we can do right now. Have pop cooldown.
Heal Seavar.
I can't be healed right now.
Okay.
Okay, range swap over.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, hide. Range hide, melee hide.
Using a totem.
Okay, go by the purple.
3, 2,
Remember, don't be all the way up on the platform because that circle can reach past the platform, so take a step back. And just move the opposite way he's going. So like, don't literally hug the pillar because you will get clipped by a circle. And he's stopping, so you should be hiding. You should be hiding. Now he's moving, so people on green want to just rotate around. Hide. Like, you don't have to move pillars. You can use a single pillar to kind of line of sight him. So don't.
No, we can't.
You can. Just get in the backside. We're gonna have to go over here. Melee, or you're not gonna be able to hide.
3, 2, 1.
Swipe, watch out, Melee. Range swap over to the middle.
2, 1.
Melee, watch out. Melee need to hide.
3, 2, 1.
We have a res up. Get up, Melee, watch out. Get up at DPS. Okay, range, watch out.
3, 2, 1.
Don't accept it. You should be fine.
Okay, Melee, you gotta be careful and just take a step back when that's happening. Because you're getting clipped by it. Hide. Melee, you can hide behind green if you need to. Okay, same thing. Just start on green. Or either way is fine. Really, just don't get clipped by it. Again, don't hug the pillar here because you can get clipped by his circle. So take a step back and then just rotate around. Touch that disc and hide. Hide on this corner. Take a step back, take a step back. Remember, you don't have to be hugging it. Don't bum. Okay, Melee, we're not gonna be able to go to that corner, so you're hiding behind pillars now.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, I turned it back. But he's immune, so.
Okay, get ready to hide, Melee. You have to run to the ranger. Deuce, drop your when we run over there, watch your
3, 2,
drop your aims, please. Sweat on you again. Hide. Just hide, don't commit. It's not worth it. Drop the MZ.
I just barely made it.
It's fine. I got it.
Jesus.
Good job.
Actually,
Just
cancer.
need to get rid of this back.
Who is willing to sit on the next boss for Owl because he sat on this boss? Also, take another flask. Do not leave that. If you don't have one in your bag, take one, please.
Fucking vultures, dude. Didn't even get anything.
I don't know who Bob is. I just posted him our.
Yo, we're doing trash, guys.
Okay, thanks, Deuce. Appreciate it.
Probably what we should do here is keep that chick, the sincere, away from everything, so that not everybody gets silenced. So for future reference, you pull him over to like Moon, and I'll pull him over to here. That way people can dodge the waves.
Thank you, Juice. I think a trap just blew up on you guys. Is that what happened?
Yeah, traps are
Yeah.
very deadly here.
It threw a trap on us, and then nobody could move without it blowing up. We were all in the doorway.
Trolling you.
It's good aim, though.
The trap in the doorway. Is can you go run over it with the AMZ or AMS and see if you can live it?
Can I what? I'm not even in there.
He died, just released.
There's also a repair guy, like when you release, so make sure you hit him up.
He cute?
Pretty cute, yeah.
It's in the doorway, careful.
AMS works.
Well, for us it does because we have higher L's. He,
I did too.
I don't know if Deuce can live. That's why I was asking if a DPS could.
Same thing, you want me to tank him out?
What?
Do you want to tank the same ones?
The boss?
For the, yeah, the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep what we had going. If one enrages, please de-enrage it. You do. It used to be harder to those because Momentum lasted like half the time. So you had to actually get dumped into it instead of just like when the buff falls off that rush.
Can we reset or?
Running. Nope. Just tap. Don't go Zerg.
I now have one wipe on this difficulty.
Same.
Okay, range, you need to fan out, kind of loosely spread between Moon and Star. Phase 1, if you get the Jagged Claws, you need like 4 to, let's say 5 people soak it, including the person that has it. You don't want more because it puts a bleed on everybody that soaks it, so just having everybody soak it means, that's just more raid damage, that's unnecessary. All you want is enough people to survive it. Take the Sin Seekers to a marker, don't overlap them, don't fucking crack out with it and jitter back and forth like a jitterbug. That's pretty much phase 1. Phase 2, I'll kite the guy away for Rip Souls and ask for externals. I am in group 1. When I ask for an external, it's a DK in group 1. I hope you know who I am at this point. Two shades should spawn now, so we need all 3 mages need to make sure they're polymorphed. Do not dot them. If there's a dot on them, mages, you literally need to spam polymorph. I don't care if you're spamming polymorph for 45 straight seconds. It does not TR. Spam polymorph at 20 stacks. We will, I don't know if Cyclone works on them, but, we will, well, probably, maybe, but when we go to kill it, you would have to uncyclone it. I'm not sure Cyclone will work, but even if it does, you'll have to undo it so we can kill it when we need to. Otherwise, he'll reach full energy and then he just chain cast. When we do kill him, kick the interrupts and stun them when they're in melee. We'll grip them in. Last phase is just healing intensive. You guys can probably condense a little bit more in the last phase for AoE healing. But same thing with Sin Seekers. Take the debuffs out to the edge. Well, last phase. Yeah. That's pretty much it. There are exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with a food buff. And there are 2 people without flasks.
Sorry.
That scared me. I thought I missed the table.
Who does not have a flask? I didn't see.
Is Alan Merc? Yes.
Someone give Merc a flask, I'll give Al a flask.
Just a quick one empty. Okay. Doing pull timer.
Sorry, I had a shitty while I didn't do it.
Alright, go ahead. Hopefully you guys can see the DVM timers, the big way timers. Otherwise, let me know afterwards.
3, 2, 1.
Bag of claws. Make sure 4 to 5 people are in that. Don't move that out. Don't move it out. Don't move it out. Yeah, these got to work. There's markers. Don't get hit by these guys. Move out of them. Okay,
Please stack on me.
4 to 5 people.
My healing tide.
That's fine. Throw a resin. Just so we can get them deep this stuff. Okay, when that
Stack.
we on the boss. Shiny's in, I need you to let get anymore. Chinese didn't like cocoon me. Thank you. Healers need to heal that. Okay, polymorph both of these. Slide the boss over. Slide the boss over. From the boss. From the boss. Away from the soul. Healers, make sure. Just that. They eat the soul there.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that was the heal one. My bad.
It is the heal soul, but if you don't top it off, you need to kite the boss away because he'll eat it on rage. Yeah, so healers, every time Rip Soul happens, you need that add will spawn and it needs to be topped off, and it's going to be proportional to my health. So when I call for an external, make sure. And right before it, you do your best to try to make sure whatever tank's tanking it is topped off. Yeah, repair and then. No, I was trying to get wiper recovery.
Healers, call out your cooldowns on Discord a couple seconds before you use them.
Kalisha, your body was hiding from me.
I was hiding from a dog.
Did it work?
No,
Unfortunate.
it got my ass.
I'm at the mecca of that.
Let's get buffs up in food buffs. Reloza, Marxy, Incog, a fed again, Soilwork, please eat the feast. A fed again. Alright. Reloza, are you ready? Don't hold them. You're taking boss to begin with.
Yeah, you just pulled off.
5,
Gotcha.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just stacking that. 45 people in it. Inseekers, don't get cleaved by these. Melee, you need to be on the backside so you don't get hit by multiple. And hops up.
I will be healing, tiding this.
Shiny Sin, you want to cool down next?
Yep. Get your stack back, guys. 45 people.
Swap.
take boss, I'll get in. Life cocoon me. Quickly. Perfect. Good. Don't drag him, don't drag him, don't drag him.
I died.
Get a res on him, I'm fighting. Think boss back. We got. This is gonna be rough.
Healing tide.
Life. Here's Guardian
Sorry.
Spirit me. Guardian Spirit me. Guardian Spirit me, please. Sack me.
Already sacked you last time.
Alright, don't use externals unless I call it. Unless it's to save, like, not during a rip, so it's fine, but. Alright, you might have to kite away here. Kite away. Res choose, we can't. Can you off?
Or mastering.
I died again.
Okay, just stay. Do you want to try taking that ad there?
The bar
Bargas? Do you know what to
Yeah.
do you know what to do?
Yeah, run him out. When he
Okay,
gets
so
in.
Rip Soul's about to happen. You want to already be out there. You want to take them past like Moon, and you need to call external each one. So if you can't track them, then tell me and I'll
I
call them
can
for you.
turn on ERT.
Master
I
Res.
sacked because I didn't see the cocoon.
Claus, you want me to hearth out and take Guardian Spirit? I don't have a talented.
What?
Guardian Spirits should be baseline, right?
Oh,
That's
I'm
why?
looking at the wrong thing. Yep, apologies.
Yeah, that's not going to do much for the debuff. That's just to try to keep me topped off. There's no DR
Yeah.
on it. It's just
For
trying
sure.
to
60%
more
healing,
healing and pop off before PRs are better there, but it is magic damage, by the way. No.
The dog.
The Rip Soul is magic
Okay.
damage, a large amount of magic damage. So you typically want to AMS and Rune Tap one, and then Life Cocoon Rune Tap another, and Icebound and Sack another. Basically, you want to be as high of health as possible because that'll spawn proportional to your health.
Assuming I'm alive to do so, let me know if you want me to reset the fight.
Sure. Shiny, I would potentially recommend not taking Chi Burst and going Miswrap for this fight due to the high amount of tank damage and the importance of tank healing. Also, due to the fact that we're not necessarily hard stacking, I think it's going to probably benefit you more. Well, it'll benefit the tanks more. So.
Really, is that a dot that's put on people? We got a single target heal that. There's not a lot
Yes.
of AoE. So make sure you are looking at that. That's what people are dying from. I accidentally let myself die from it, so.
All of the healers were already told, so.
Oh, okay, I was just making sure.
I can only hit it if I have a rule of law, so.
Okay, just waiting for both of them ready to go.
Trying to show this.
We should swap then because going into that, I should have the bleed when Bargas spawns. You don't want to tank him while you have the bleed. So you tank Adam,
Okay.
start, and I tank boss. Are you ready?
Yes.
Goose, you ready?
We only have Sack, GS, and Cocoon, right?
You got 2 sacks, GS, Left
Yep.
Cocoon.
We also have 2 spirit links, right?
Well, unless we drag them into the middle of the group, that's only a 10% TR too.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
going to
ready.
help with the initial hit.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, soak that. 4 to 5 people. Don't over soak it. That just leads to more healing. And as you can see, the healers are not having a fun time right now. Sun Seekers. Hot swap.
I will healing tide this.
You can go next, Shiny. I promise I won't do that again.
Okay, I just want to point out that there was like 9 people who got a bleed there, so you guys need to pay attention to how many people are soaking. Alright, hot swap. Here's a pull off before he does another one.
Stack.
Alright, you take bar gas. He's gonna do it like 8 seconds in.
Okay.
So just take him out to him and
Healing tiding.
Can I get sack bucks?
Yep.
make sure you spam poly on those once they break. How many stacks are there? Alright, 7. I'm gonna move to boss center here after this next trip. So should we? I can't move him. He's gonna eat it. Yeah, he enraged. What percent did that spawn at? Does anybody know?
I was full health every time.
That can't be right because he would instantly.
Or I
It was
was
full
full
health,
health when he
like,
ripped
I hit him
sold
with
me.
something before.
Say that again.
I was full health when both rip souls went on me. So whatever.
It's
damage-
afterwards.
Yeah.
It's after.
It took maybe 15-20%, I think, each time. If that.
Let's get food. Peace down.
Could we possibly aura mastery that? Just so there's less raid damage happening, and then we can not have to care about people as much.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, you can. The problem is we don't have aim for everyone, so we got to figure out a better rotation. Or if we have to figure out how to not let it happen, just in general, because we can't. You know, that'll cover one, but what are we going to do for the other 6, right? So we need to figure out. I'm just looking at something real quick.
Is there a feast?
Shiny, you're gonna revival first. Just use it when you feel there's a lot of low people.
Like the first city, healing city?
Yeah, you're gonna be the
Okay.
first.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Do you want me to solo food, or is there a feast going down?
Honk, you suck. Feast is going down.
I should not eat my food.
Times.
Hey,
You have
that took 30. That took 24% of your house. Did you ever tap up for that?
Yep, I AMS rune tap the first one. I had sack rune tap for the second, and then we didn't get a third. But I would have IBF rune tap. Probably that.
Blade, are you ready? Blade, are you there? There's
Hey,
something on the
Clarence,
box.
what time was the last wipe, if you know off the top of your head?
Timing is probably
1.
technically like 2:35 is basically when the fight is considered over. But by the time everybody died, yeah. But Shiny, you should be dumping into those Rip Souls because you're single target.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't do that last one. Was my bad.
It's all good. But yeah, you're very efficient single target wise.
If you have the arrow on you, please don't move around.
Using
Alright,
Rob here.
Resin, please, before I fall over.
Stack.
You take the ad. Because I got 2 stack. Okay, providers offline. Alright, you get your Barghest.
Sack. Putts.
Yeah, healing tide this.
That was probably not the play there. I guess it did work.
We're about to go off by the front. Never mind.
Yeah, make sure we keep on marking those. Rip Soul, fall further away. You gotta get really far away.
Healing Tide.
Salvation.
Right. Oh my god. Ah, she ate it again. We didn't heal the end. I hate what the logs so quick.
What's that shot hitting you for that the boss does?
A lot.
Yeah, Biggs, please, would appreciate it.
It's slapping me for like 26k each one, which is half my health.
That's like 21. Auto shot, you mean? Or shoot?
Shoot.
I'm resin, guys.
Shoot, it's about 25k per.
Okay.
It's seems to be. I mean, it's a little sketchy, but I'm fine up until I have to start running away from them. The solar machine rages, then it's just game over.
How much raw healing does that ad absorb, do we know?
It's entirely dependent upon however much health she spawns with. If you just look at last.
Can I get a portal to anywhere that's arrested and a summon back?
In the back.
Yep, dropping in Death Gate.
Might grab Cavern Crater.
I had to double check that portal just to be sure.
Don't worry, I don't have Dalaran Crater learned.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's entirely dependent. I think it has 150k
Oh my
total
God,
health or
that's
something
huge.
close to that. I'd have to go look, but it's just whatever the tank's at. Clay, do you need to get both buffs? Or are you not? Oh, he's not here. Izzy, can you grab a food buff? If Finnegan, you need a food buff. And when Clay's here, we need to buff up.
That sack is
Good
smaller,
night.
right?
I'm reading.
Than holy sack.
What'd you say?
I love you.
Is ret sack
Just
smaller
come
than
give me a
holy
kiss.
sack?
No. Oh, yeah, one
It's
second.
Same thing. It'd be based upon health percent. Like,
Go.
when that person
Sure,
gets below a
health.
certain amount.
Good night.
Yeah, I think it's the
Love
same
you.
Love you
percentage. Khaled, are you there?
Yeah, 37.5.
Alright, get a food buff, Khaled. Get buffs out, guys. And whenever he's ready, everybody.
But you get the first one while you heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm doing a post penalty. I actually want to test something. Putz, I want you to go over there. Right before it's about to happen, I want you to bubble taunt.
Oh, let me
And
put taunt on my buff.
see if it goes through bubble. I think it's going to go through bubble, but we'll see. Give that a try for me.
What are you trying to see?
He's going to bubble taunt the Avon Rip, so it's about to happen.
Okay.
You also have an iron bark.
Yeah, I see that.
Right.
Speed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get 4 to 5 people. Soak that. Ready to soak again. 4 to 5 people. Taunt swap. Everyone's up. Sun Seekers.
Are you gonna bubble taunt this one?
Yep.
I think it still put it on me. Yeah, it did.
Nope.
Did you taunt and then bubble? Or
Healing tide.
Oh, I did the backers because I'm retarded, yeah.
yeah, that'll remove your fucking blasted here.
I can just lay of hands it too, I think that'll work.
No, it doesn't, because it's so it'll immediately register.
No,
Healing
no,
tide.
lay of hands the actual hand.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna reposition him here. You gotta try taking him towards actual moon, like on moon,
Okay.
and give
I
the
didn't-
healers
okay.
more time to heal. I can't move the boss. He's just enraged. We're good. You're ready to reset it, Lee.
I figured that'd be good here because you were all the way over beyond.
Well, I have to reposition, otherwise he's gonna do the Sun Seekers and like through the entire raid. Everybody has to reposition. You basically always want to have him that balloon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bubble will always remove your taunty buff, so try the opposite order and we'll see if it goes through or not. If it doesn't, then that's 2 that we can skip.
I think you did taunt it correctly. You just taunted after the cast had already started on me.
Does that matter? Because he switched aggro.
Well, I think it's fixed.
Yeah.
I can tell you when.
I'm pretty sure I bubbled
It,
after I
it
taunted.
went on me. It made it a clone of my character with a sexy candle on its head.
Yes, you taunted and then you bubbled. Let's reverse that order and we'll see. I think it's gonna go through bubble, but we'll see. Pretty check. Yeah, I mean, they're passively gonna get dotted sometimes. There's not a whole lot that can be done outside of just not using Invoke. I'm gonna pull that out. But
4, 3, 2, 1.
let's see if this works. Here you go, swap here. Swapping. Swapping. Just take him straight to moon right away.
Oh.
That work?
It was just too late.
Have to call out when the fucking. What's your health at?
It was pretty low.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to dump into this. Try to KO, please. Doesn't Sin Seeker? You guys got it.
Feeling tired.
Can I get sacked for this, Putz? This one's super high.
Okay, we're gonna have to pull his ads in here soon. Okay, you grip the further run away, I'll grip the close run. And we're gonna nuke them. Nuke the ads, keep them stunned.
Can I have Cocoon on Seabart?
Don't let them cast. Interrupt them or stun them. Once healthy. Get that one stunned. That's or Polly rather. You guys should be nuking that at the boss since he's in execute range. Alright, you have to do with the ad?
No.
Okay. Holy shit.
No, you have to cool down.
Him.
Alright, we need to grip those in.
I can grab Harlan.
Yep.
Just kidding.
When you move
Yeah, so, what that dude does is watch his stacks, so every, like, second and a half he'll gain a stack that makes him do 50% more damage.
Oh, it's the move one, right?
Yeah, the only way to get rid of it is to move him, but when you move him, he does AoE damage, so there's 2 ways you could technically do it. You could pool, like, 3 charges and move them all at once. The problem with that is you just cause a shit ton of spike damage. But if you move him every stack, you're basically causing, like, a rot damage, because it'll tick, stop, tick, stop, tick, stop, instead of 3 simultaneous tick, 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 and then the whole raise at like 5%. So basically, kite him just straight back and forth over me every stack.
Okay.
Obviously, watch the rate. If everybody's at 10%, you have to hold for a sec. Lust is when Hakitis comes out. So as soon as Hakitis comes out, I need one of the mages to Lust. Or Dirty.
As soon as what, sorry?
As soon as the third ad comes out, you need to Lust.
Okay.
His name is Hecates. Or however you would pronounce them.
Will he do damage just walking over to us if we're not exactly where he spawns?
Well, yeah, but if he doesn't have any stacks, he charges.
Oh.
Hope you need flasks, shiny puts, and Flisha, flask, and Finnegan puts, and realize they get a food buff.
Can you let me reload? It shows me as dead.
Yeah.
It's probably just showing your soul.
I mean, true, but I'm alive.
Are you ready?
I am, yes.
Alright, we got through phase 2 there. Let's keep it up. Try to get the bubble taunt this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Like 4 to 5 people, not 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have 9 bleed stable here. It's a big no-no. Funny. That way we have 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Using Mana Tide?
we're still in 5.
Come to
So bubble taunt now.
It went on butts.
It doesn't do anything.
It did. He was at like 99%.
Yeah. That was good,
Okay,
actually.
Stop, please. You're next. It's in 13 seconds.
Come on, Bob.
Top, bubble top, bubble top. It's on Seaburn again. Nope.
Healing
you got
top.
it. You got it. You got it. We're good. Right?
Yep, it's 97%.
Good. Good. Okay. Oh. All right, make sure we gotta grip those in. So next time you come over here, we'll grip and kill.
Okay, I can come grip.
I'll grip the close one. Make sure we kill these. Focus these.
I'm here.
Focus the ads. Do not let them cast. Stun them. You guys just let it cast.
Tranking here.
God, just die. Literally, like, any stun in the game will work. They don't DR, so that's not an excuse.
Okay.
No, they don't. It still interrupts it. DR means you can't stun it.
I've seen them go on like.
They only DR if they hit 100% energy, and then you just can't stun them at all. It's not a DR. They do not DR. It's factual. If they hit 100% energy, then you just can't stun at all. Whether they actually hit 100% there, I don't know. There's a reason they don't DR, because you wouldn't be able to spam a polymorph for a straight minute. Whether we need to pull them in a little bit earlier, I don't know. Likely what may be happening is they're getting dotted too much, so they spend less time getting stacks and more time getting energy. That might be the case. I don't know what's breaking them. I guess I could look at CC break and see how often they're being broken.
I mean, I'm sitting between two the entire time, and I'm pretty sure Blood Boil's hitting both of them. On Moon.
Yeah, there was a new one out that didn't get polymorphed.
Oh, I
The
didn't
new
break it.
set, the new set actually need to get polymorphed. So Rot doing work on the CC breakouts.
No, we can't really do anything about that, right? Just hope that the boss isn't tanked right next to the ads, because I think he was that time.
Boss was nowhere near the shades until
The
we pulled him in.
On
And
the when he was on Moon, it was right next to his shade.
So the ad. I
Yeah.
thought you meant the boss. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can't predict that. There's no way to predict where they're going to spawn, and then I mean we could move stuff, but then it throws people off. So.
They could get Typhooned away. They have.
Or you could just not use it on the ad and use it on the boss. When that happens, you swap to the boss. I mean, you don't have. Do you have to so rot when he's over there?
No, I mean, if we have the dots on him, and then maybe we can't. It's just, I don't know, it's DPS loss, but I don't understand why it's too bad to move him a little bit.
Go behind the orange.
What is it? That's not the proud soil. That's not the CC breakout. The
They
CC
come up
breakout's
on-
all polymorphs.
If they come up on Moon again, I can just run over there and Typhoon, and then if they're still close, then we can have another Boomkin Typhoon, and then they'll be off of it.
Deuce still here? Deuce is sick.
Yeah, I'm still here. Side.
Oh yeah, I was just asking for the rate because you can death grip on the way as well. And I mean, regardless, if it's a tiny DPS loss, it's not a huge deal. It's just like we just need to do the fight right. I mean, this isn't all about damage anyways.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm inside of you.
Send out a bot.
Have a bot?
Care about?
Yeah, I need to repair. Thanks.
Everybody repair, please.
Oh, the skull you're looking for. Identical time.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Citizen Seekers. I have another Lungeon 8. Conning. Alright, it swaps him. Give me another Lungeon 5, he'll probably still get it. Okay, you're ready to bubble taunt here soon, Putz. Go ahead and bubble taunt.
It went on me. It needs a lot of healing.
Healing Tide.
I'm like 90% sure I did it correctly too.
Doesn't knock it.
I'll look at what box here. Just, I guess, just wait until there's like a second and a half on DBM timer, just to try to assure it. Did you get a reset by any chance, then?
Me, I'm dead.
Oh, it's just talking about Lee Boy.
Oh.
At least you can walk through walls. Gotcha, probably because the last pull.
Repair's still up.
You can take a break, guys. 5 minutes. I'll go get some meat. It's yeah, Core, it's on Mythic. You do that on Mythic.
I bring the groceries with me wherever I go, dude. I don't have to AFK to get food.
Yeah, okay. Pups, you here?
Yep.
Okay. He started casting it at 1:33. You taunted at 1:35, so just taunt a couple seconds earlier.
Oh, because I did it during the cast, I thought, the last time.
You have to do it before. Yeah, you have to do it before. He'll change aggro, but it's a fixed state. It's not a like a swap.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Twin and Shiny's in the Finnegan. And Cog, you need a food buff. Biggs, you need a food buff. Biggs.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just grabbing haste food. I guess I missed the table.
Busy, you need a flask.
I have a personal. I am not sure what happened to my Eternal. I don't see it on my back.
Should show a personal flask, so using BFA flask?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready, Biggs?
Almost?
Yeah.
Are you Biggs, Tony?
Mm-hmm. Trade with me, Biggs.
Okay, you can go. I'm sitting.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Work by people. So going forward, I want the mages and people to try to start learning how to solo that by immuning. Taunting. 4 to 5 people.
Taunt.
I lose aggro too fast for that to work.
Healing Tide.
Can I get sacked for this one?
I'm gonna revel this.
I'm gonna cool down. Or not.
Left Cocoon on Seabart.
Positioning boss.
Pending.
Man attack.
Okay, grip the shading, focus the shade, kill it. We're gonna have to kill it quick.
There's a shade being feared to like the back of the room.
Yeah, just die. Just die.
So if I cast, if I bubble and then taunt before he casts, I lose aggro before he ends up casting it.
I'll just completely turn around. I smacked it after, and I think it pulled that girl back.
So what's happening is we're breaking too many C. So every second the ad is CC'd, it gains a stacking damage taking buff. You usually want to stop it at 20. At 20, you have time to kill them before they reach 100 energy. What is happening is they're being broken too much, so their energy regen doesn't change at all. It's going to go the same amount of time. We're breaking the CCs so often that the debuff's not stacking up high enough, and when we do pull them in, they're already at 100% energy, and we can't stun them. And that's mostly one, like Arxie broke. He broke like 14 CCs or something. Denshi broke 14. Skrilla broke 5. And then it's just kind of everybody else kind of has like 1 or 2. So not Starfall so much because it's causing major issues. It might be a DPS increase, maybe, but it's not worth doing it if like we're just
once they
getting
spawn out, I'll
destroyed by
stop
the
popping
ads.
it.
I mean, you can try ringing them a little bit further away, but Starfall's like, you know,
It's the
unless
whole
they're on
room.
the edge. Unless they're on the edge, it's basically like it's not going to do a whole lot. So just try to not Starfall as much.
Hey, Clouds, you need me? I'm home.
You'll have to ask Tana if she's a shot caller. Just here to get slapped in the face by the boss. I mean, it doesn't matter if one wasn't pulled in there already at 100 energy. That's completely irrelevant as to what the discussion's being discussed. We just had to kill him at that point or we were dead because we couldn't stun him any longer. Sure.
I just didn't want to interrupt if I was going to say anything. Is there any reason we don't, to make it a little easier in terms of like people trying to cleave the boss and whatnot? You could just bring the second bear straight through the back to where the gate is. So that way everyone's still in range, and then you keep Altamore, the huntsman, where he is. Well, when he does his spread shot, when you bring him to the corner, he's straight up just shooting everyone with spread shot. Whereas if you just go straight through to the gate, the spread shot will likely only hit like 60% of the rate instead of 100%.
What gates are you referring to?
The entrance. Like, just set up a lock portal. I know you're both blood DK, so you only have like 1 or 2 movement speeds. So I was thinking a lock portal.
So you're saying drag Barghast all the way to the...
Not all the way, but when the huntsman goes like into the corner, like if you look at where I am to all of you, this is where he's like shooting. This spread shot is just cleaving almost everyone, unless he targets someone like on the very edge. But it was just a
The spread shot only targets one person. So if it targets somebody in the front, it's not going to hit everybody. It only targets people around them. The reason we don't do it over here is because then they're never going to be stacked throughout the entirety of the fight, and each of them duplicate damage. So like in order to get through the phase, we need to cleave. As long as we do externals right, that's basically irrelevant. If we take them to Moon, it's far enough. We just need to make sure we're doing our taunts properly and we're getting externals. When we get that's just too much movement.
No, that's fine. I was just curious. We were trying doing it.
Right. No, I mean that's fine. The objective is we want to keep them on blue. We don't want to have to drag them over to yellow anyways. But we're just not. We're not getting that mechanic properly right now.
I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. It's completely fine. It's no big deal. It's completely fine. You know, IDs are fine, right? Like Biggs and Invest, you need a food buff. Provider, you need a flask. Physician, you need a flask.
BFF.
So, Arxie, are you here? Then I'll pull timer. here a sec. Here, hot stuff fixing.
That worked. Fuck, is this one you? Go ahead.
At 18 stacks, we're
Healing
gonna pull
time.
him in. 18 stacks, we're pulling him in.
Okay.
You get far since you're kind of going that way.
Yep.
You start pulling out and just grip them now. Grip that far one and then run. They're not gonna be perfectly killing.
Can I have that?
Should be killing. Killing, yeah, it's like hard nuking.
The sad needs a little love.
I'll try to work. We're still trying.
Or I mean, I heal. Life cocoon, please. Super.
I barked you because it didn't sound like you were getting something.
That was a-
30%. You have to kite.
That's fine.
Kite.
Nice. I just died. What happened with that last one?
I dumped everything into it. I can.
No, like what?
I didn't get cocoon.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I had to turn you up.
That was better though.
It looked like with you not hitting it, I kept the aggro. It switched to you for like a second, then you came back.
Side note, mage that lusted there, wait an additional couple seconds because since they basically cleave damage onto each other, when you cleave, you're basically hitting 4 targets. We want a entire lust cleaving. How do stuns DR if you can polymorph it for an entire minute?
I don't know, but I changed cheap shots and they DR'd.
My Hodge did literally nothing.
Yep,
Yeah,
same
what
on
I'm
the hot.
saying is a DR means you can't, eventually you can't stun it. A diminishing return means you cannot stun it at all.
And I used cheap shot and it did not work. After
Was it at 100 energy? Because it
No.
would make no sense that you could polymorph it
Not.
for 20 straight minutes.
They got blinded afterwards.
I don't see how that's possible then.
I can show you that. I don't know how if you're not watching, but like I cheap shotted, and then once the cheap shot fell off, I cheap shotted again. The first cheap shot that I had done was at 2 seconds. The second one did nothing, and then blinded and it worked.
The blind worked?
Yes.
Was it already stunned when you did the second cheap shot?
No, I waited for my cheap shot to fall off.
Did somebody else stun it, as I'm saying?
I didn't see anything. It was still cast.
I mean, DRs don't work that way, though. A DR, you wouldn't be able to cheap shot not work, and then blind. Like, it would be, the blind would be DR'd, right?
No, because blind on a different DR from cheap shot, because blind is a disorient.
Well, okay, but I mean, how...
DRs
But
have
just-
separate categories. You have stuns, disorients, spheres, horrors, and a different.
I understand that there's different types, but I mean, if everybody's stunning, I can guarantee somebody else used a disorient. I don't know. Just try it again and see what happens. It doesn't make any sense that you could keep it polymorph for an entire 20 minutes and not have a single DR.
You can
So I don't.
That works on like dungeon mobs though. You can continuously sap or polymorph them and they don't DR on those, but they do DR on stuns. That's how PvE mobs work.
All right, well, just try it again, I guess. Not that difficult of a fight, guys.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't soak, don't soak. Up.
Did I kill you through, or did you take it off?
I took it off early. That's not bad.
I was scared to tongue slot or public talk.
We're using Ravel.
It did not work, did it?
Nope.
Nope.
It's healed.
Don't move with the arrow.
Did that?
Can I get sacked on this?
I need to pull the ads in.
He's dead.
Pull the ad in. Pull the ads. Should we re-CC the new ones?
Having healing test.
Stack, just stack.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. I think that one on the map that get CC'd.
So I did the same thing I did last time, and this time I didn't get aggro for more than like 2 seconds.
So we all clumped up there at the end. I think that really was not helpful. Also, if you have the arrow on you, please do not move around. Somebody was like jiggling back and forth, and 3 people got the thing on them, and we can't heal 5 of those.